Hey y'all, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Unity. This is the third of the cafe missions. To activate it, you have to purchase the hall upgrade for your cafe here. It's pretty cheap, and you should have plenty of money saved up from all your previous missions. You should be able to get that pretty easily. So that'll upgrade your income by a little bit, and it'll open up the next mission. And as you can tell by this video, it's a pretty long one. We're getting to that point in the game where some of these missions are going to start being pretty lengthy. Alright, so this is a level 3 mission, being the third of the cafe missions. So you want to make sure you have at least a level 3 sword. And I opted out of getting any extra armor. It wouldn't have hurt to have it, but I opted out of it. If you want to, you can save up a little bit and get some new armor. Alright, so I'm just going to skip my way over to it. We need to find Rose. Not too difficult here. There's about 6 or 7 guards around Rose. But luckily 2 of them are going to come right to us. Take that guy down. Shouldn't have any issue there. Now we're going to walk over to this other gate and do the same thing. But you'll see there's another guard kind of off there in the corner. Yeah, he's going to notice us. Now if you stay behind this cover, you can actually assassinate him when he comes around the corner instead of having to fight him, but I moved out of cover and that was my mistake. And his AI went a little nuts there, so got to take advantage of that. Thank you, buddy. Alright, so over here around the corner we've got 2 guards who are kind of isolated from everyone else. So we're going to get the vantage point on them. You can see there's a guy off there, down around the corner, just outside of my eagle vision range. Yep, gotta love that climbing, man. It's intuitive. Okay, so you see we got these 3 guys here. The one over there on the far left is separated by a little fence, so you don't really have to worry about him right now. And this guy is far enough away and enough around the corner that you can drop down on him without alerting anyone else. And so long as you stay crouched, you can sneak up behind this second guy. Alright, so at this point you've got 3 guards. One right here on the other side of this fence, and then there are 2 over by Rose. So if you're doing this later in the story, and you have the double air assassination ability, you can drop from the building, take out these 2 guys, and you should be able to do it quietly enough that the 3rd guy won't notice, and you can take him out separately. But since I'm doing this just before sequence 3, I don't have that option, so I'm going to pick one, take him out, and just fight the other 2. Personally, I like to take out the guy with the gun. Seems to make sense to me, but any one of them will do. They're not very high level guys. So you see, they went down pretty easy. Oh, yeah, and, you know, sabotage the belt, because there's so many other guards around here. Not really, there's no one around. It was a bad joke.
Oh, you must be Charlotte's friend. I came here to recover my work from these scoundrels.
Alright, so we're going to talk to Rose. She's going to mention 3 costumes that we need to collect. That's our new objective. There are 3 separate areas. We're basically going to do the exact same thing in all 3 areas. So my first target's going to be this most northern circle. I guess it's not the most northern. It's the one over here on the northwest. It's the most northwest. Not Kanye's kid, the actual direction. But real quick, oh no, I'm not. I will be stopping by the shop nearby, a little further north from here. Alright, and this mission will teach you a very important lesson in snipers. Yeah, those bastards right there. I kind of mentioned it in the last video, how snipers are going to be a huge issue from this point on in the game. But this mission really drives that point home. So always, before jumping into an area, check the rooftops, make sure there's no one watching from above. So you see there are 5 guys here total. You don't need to worry about these back 2. And these front 3 over here are pretty easy. They're far enough apart, you can take them out separately. Well, you should be able to unless you have this asshole. So that guy is one of the random events in the city. He's a criminal that you're supposed to take down. But he got lost in this clearly complex maze back here. And you'll see he causes me some trouble here in just a minute. But if he's not around, you can drop down on this guy, take out the guy on the other side of this gate, and then you'll have the 3rd target right here around the corner. But this criminal attracted some unwanted attention, screwed me over. Thanks, buddy. Look at that asshole. He doesn't even know where he's going. He's doing laps. Prick. Well, you should be able to sneak over to this guy and take him out and then take care of his buddy nice and quiet. Unfortunately, starting a fight here means I'll attract the attention of those other 2 guys. This guy is a level 4, so he may be kind of tough to fight unless you're already pretty used to the combat. Ooh. God, those shots take a lot of damage. Alright, once you clear them all out, you're free to grab the costumes. And this asshole, I couldn't help myself here. Alright, so here's the point. I'm going to head off to the shop. That's going to be the next circle there, the one on the most northern one now. That's going to be my next stop, but, you know, got to make a quick pit stop, cover some equipment. It wouldn't be Assassin's Creed if you don't get stuck on every little thing in your way, would it? Alright, so here at the second circle, it's a little bit easier. There are fewer guards, but there are more snipers in the area. We're going to go ahead and take care of this first guy. And we need to head to the rooftops. I don't know if you saw on the minimap there, but there are a couple snipers up here on the roof. And this is lesson number 2 from this mission. Be careful when killing someone near an edge. Their bodies tend to slide and fall. Luckily, I think that one fell on a balcony, so it's not a big deal. But you'll see how it can be a huge problem here in just a moment. Alright, so sniper number 2. He's going to be facing you, so just charge at him real quick. Even if you get into a fight, you're far enough away from everyone else that it's not going to trigger any kind of large battle or anything. Alright, and so long as you stay on the outside, on the street side of the roof line, this final sniper won't be able to see you. Just wait for him to turn his back and take him out. See, here's what I'm talking about. Watch his body. And down it goes. So there are 3 guards left down on the bottom, down on the ground level. And they're supposed to be far enough apart that you can take them out one at a time, nice and quiet, nothing problematic. Except for that damn sniper. They saw his body, they look up, they actually look up. Saw me. That was actually pretty clever of their AI. But luckily, unlike the past Assassin's Creed games, the guards can't climb up to you. So you're safe up here just so long as you stay out of their line of sight. Alright, so you can either wait for them to kind of reset their patterns, or if you find one guy who's a little more isolated, drop down on him. And you can see throughout this guide, I get progressively more reckless with my stealth. When you have a high-leveled weapon, it doesn't really matter. You can just... It's easier to charge through and take everyone out in combat than try and sneak around and, you know, take them out that way. So there you go. Once you take out anyone remaining, grab the costume, we're going to head on to the 3rd circle. Alright, so this is the 3rd one. By far the easiest of the 3. There are no snipers around, and there's only 3 guards to worry about. So you run around over here, you'll notice a barrel of hay. And there's a guard that walks by. You should be able to assassinate him when he walks by. But for some reason, it didn't give me the option. So I had to get out and take him down. Which worked out to my benefit anyway. There's a guard. You can see the guard off there in the top left corner. The body will distract him enough. But if you are able to kill that one guy from the hay barrel, or you kill him in a way that no one else can see him, this 3rd guard will keep his back to you for the most part, so still not difficult either way. And with him down, that's it. Retrieve the last costume, leave the area as always, and you're good to go. You'll get a 1,400 monies and a nice increase to your income. So there we go. That's it for the cafe missions for now. I'll be doing numbers 4 and 5 before sequence 5. So check those out if you're just looking to up your income. These will all be in a separate playlist, so you can go check that out. And as always, questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to let me know. I'd be happy to answer anything you got. And thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.